Welcome to PRAI's YouTube channel. I'm Emily.
And I'm Fiona.
And we're here today to talk to you guys about how to harness and humanize AI and specifically the public relations field.
Whether you're a young professional or you've been in the industry for 10 years, subscribe to our channel for tips and tricks on how to leverage AI in the public relations field.
Welcome to our YouTube video. So like we were saying earlier, we really want you guys to see us as humans because we are humanizing AI and we want to humanize PRAI. So we're putting a face to the name of PRAI. And what you can expect through our YouTube videos in the next couple of weeks are going to be topics like crisis communications, media relations, how all these things are fitting together in the field of public relations. But not only that, how to take the tools of AI and utilize them so that you can harness and leverage your public relations so that your work becomes easier.
Forbes published a recent article that 50% of Americans are fearful of AI. And as PRAI, we want to lower that statistic because we believe that AI is a valuable tool that PR professionals can utilize in order to enhance their work in the marketplace and in order to just be a better employee. So right now, we're about to go out and talk to a bunch of young professionals and see if they're fearful of AI or if they see it as a tool. So with all the advancements of AI in the workplace, are you scared of AI and what it might bring, or are you excited about it?
Well, there's definitely reasons to be concerned about it.
I think it excites me more than it scares me. I think there are some things we need to be concerned about, but I think overall it excites me for how it's going to increase our productivity.
I think for me personally, it's kind of like a scary thought, just because it takes away like a lot of like the personal like drive that some people can have of just like taking the lazy way out and striving to just use AI for whatever it is that they want or need instead of like doing the work and doing research for themselves. So I think that aspect to me is like rather scary.
I think a little bit of both. I think it can be used really, really well, but I think also it could be used for evil, as with like all things.
I've always been more scared of AI. I think that it could easily be corrupted really, and I don't like the idea that it be getting rid of a lot of jobs.
It's terrifying.
Okay.
It's absolutely terrifying.
Why?
Because most of the things that we've been learning to do in like at an undergrad level are they're so easy to do with AI with like ChatGPT version 4, and so it kind of makes a lot of undergrad level writing obsolete.
Okay.
I'm not scared of it. I think I am apprehensive of the way it could be abused, but not scared of it. I know that there's a right way to do it, so.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on the ethics of AI or anything like that?
I think there are some things that we need to be ahead on. I think we aren't necessarily, I think that we need to be on top of that a little bit better than we are.
I think it needs, again, it can be a helpful tool, but any tool can be misused.
I think that's going to be a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier now with the stage when we're at, the specified thing that does like a specific thing, like ChatGPT will, respond based on something, and there's a couple of different image generators. The ethics with that, the issues that are coming up with that at the moment are with where they're sourcing their information and the credit that is given to the authors that are writing those in those specific styles, or maybe the people that are doing this in the styles. So I think there's definitely a lot of consideration needs to be there.
My concerns are that within every AI, there has to be some sort of guidelines or principles, morality, ethics, such like this put in place. And my concern is who's writing that?
I can't wait for some people to wrestle through that. Because I mean, you guys have probably experienced or like messed around with ChatGPT. You can crank out a pretty decent essay with a few good prompts, which makes, and people are doing it. So I don't really know. I'm glad I don't have to be the one who really thinks through that. So.
I think it definitely can be used for good. I think that the world will definitely still want to maintain a lot of the humanity aspect of a lot of things. So I think in that sense, I think like AI won't replace humanity in the role that we play in just our day-to-day lives. And I think that it should never cross that line. but I think that there's definitely a lot of good things like Grammarly, like you mentioned, that it can be used for good and to advance our world in a lot of different ways.
Whether you're fearful of AI or not, there are super simple and easy tools that you can be utilizing right now to help leverage AI in public relations. We want to give you 2 of those softwares today, and both of these are free and they're easy to use, and they can help you in your public relations, whether that be helping you check over your emails to make sure that there's no grammar mistakes, or whether that be writing press releases so that way it's easier and you can send them out quicker. There are just 2 simple, easy tools that use AI and that can help you in your career right now. And these 2 are Grammarly and Hypotenuse.
So first we have Hypotenuse, and the way Hypotenuse works is that you add prompts or keywords about your business and whatever announcement that you want to make, and what it will do is generate a press release where you can use it as a jumping off point, as something that you can send out, and you use it to spark your creativity. And the way it works well is that it can generate this press release a lot quicker than humans can. And so when you add your keywords in, it's going to get you that press release. You can look it over, and then you add your human touch to it, and you add your empathy, your creativity, you add what you do best. And so Hypotenuse is a great tool that we at PRAI recommend, and we think that you should implement today.
The second software that we recommend you using is Grammarly. Now, Grammarly is super easy and it's free, which is also great. So what you do is you go on Grammarly's website and you just download their software onto your computer. And what it does is it goes through on your computer, and when you're typing in a document or if you're typing in notes, it will just go through whatever you're typing and make sure that there's no grammar mistakes, that your spelling is correct, that capitalization is correct, that everything that needs to be grammatically correct is right. So this is super helpful, so that way you come across professional, because there's nothing more unprofessional than sending out an email that has a spelling error or something that doesn't sound correct. And that just makes you seem not as professional. And we really want you to put your best foot forward when it comes to public relations, especially in media relations, because you are relating to your public and you are putting your company out to the world. So Grammarly can be super helpful, so that when you're typing, it gives suggestions on ways that you can improve. And if you want to upgrade Grammarly to the paid version, it actually will go through and check your sentences to make sure that the tone is correct, that things could be said more clearly. It'll give you suggestions for those things. So Grammarly is a great tool that we actually all use here at PRAI as well. So we just encourage you to use these 2 platforms and softwares. And I think if you guys start implementing these tools today, you're going to be doing so well.
Even if you're unsure of AI, this is an easy way to start leveraging artificial intelligence and see how it can free up your time to do what you do best, be a person, especially having empathy and acting ethically, which is what we're going to get into in our next video.
Thanks so much for joining us today for this video. We hope that you can use these AI tools this week in your public relations, so that AI can do what it does best, so that you can do what you do best, relate.